New shit, crusade, new wave, new drip, toupee, they trip, suitcase. What is up, guys? My name is MCD at WCR, and I'm back today with another reaction. Quick one today. It is Saturday at the time of recording. You guys probably won't see this till Sunday, but I thought I'd jump on quickly to check out Halazia live. I thought I'd check it out before Gorilla Live because Halazia is still kind of fresh in my mind, so I'm really curious to see how they perform it in a live setting with a crowd. I'm pretty excited for this one, man. Your feedback has been awesome, telling me all about the backstory to a lot of the songs and answering some of the questions I had about the lore and the mythology, so to speak. So I'm quite excited to see what it looks like in a live setting, because obviously for a music video and stuff, it's a completely different medium. So let's see how it translates to a live performance. I'm not going to hang about. You know the drill. If you're new to the channel, smash that like and subscribe button because it really helps me out. Without further ado, let's check this out. This is Halazia by ATEEZ live. So I'm guessing this is like a VT at the beginning. Alright, here we go. It's quite an elaborate looking stage setup with a lot of props. It's very cinematic. See, what I love about Tubular Bells, they always convey this sense of doom and like your time is approaching, the time for something big is coming. It's like a grand theatrical way of conveying impending trouble or doom, you know. It's dong, it's just got that theatrical vibe to it, you know. And he's got an hourglass in his hand there, perhaps also conveying the message that the time is coming. There's a lot of strings there. Here we go. The crowd are ready. Are you ready? That beat just goes so hard. I like their outfits. I know very little about style, as you can tell, but they look great. Oh, the crowd shouted something there. Okay, so there's kind of a call and response dynamic going on here. Because this there, so that's something that isn't in the original song. So it's cool that I'm not sure how that's come about, but like I say, it's a call and response dynamic. The group are singing one part, then the crowd are like adding their own thing. I'm not sure where that's come from, but it sounded really good. Him joining in with the bridge. See, they're shouting something different. Wish I knew what they were shouting. On the... Oh, they didn't that time, of course. So they're shouting Halazia at a kind of a different tempo and a different pocket on the beat, which works really, really well. It reminds me of like, I don't know, when you get gospel choirs and you get different harmonies from the different sections of the choir. You put it together over the beat and it kind of elevates it. It just makes it more extravagant and grandiose. You know, it's hard for me to put into words, but I like the way that they are shouting. They're playing the role of a different instrument almost. The way they're coming in at slightly different time and saying Halazia in a slightly different way to the main song. Sounds really cool. They sound great. Crowd are loving it. See, it takes me back, like I've mentioned it before, but obviously I grew up with Michael Jackson, who I think is the greatest performer of all time. He is like the GOAT in my opinion, and he used to do this kind of thing, you know, when he was performing live. It was more than just being up on stage and performing your songs. It was about putting on a show, putting on an experience for everyone in attendance, and that's what these guys are doing here. It is way more than just being on stage in front of people and doing a live rendition of a song you recorded in a studio. It's an extension of their music video, an extension of the lore. It's like bringing that music video experience to the live stage. It looks awesome, you know. The choreography is amazing. You can see all the props and the practical staging that has been set up with the chains hanging from the big ball that's up here, and even like the ruins of like abandoned buildings. They've kind of built this whole stage setup which is very reminiscent of their music video, so it's all about bringing that to life. Yeah, I dig it, man. They sound great. Another point I always make is how hard it is to sing, sound good, and move and do their choreo at the same time. It's hard, man. You have to be, one, incredibly fit, two, incredibly talented to pull it off. So doing a great job. That was cool. The way the crowd shouted, "Who are you?" So this bit kind of reminds me like of a ballet, and you know, I'm not an expert on ballet or anything like that, but the way it's very dramatic, it has that artistic, dramatic, flamboyant flair where the two or three of them are moving around each other like a dance, but it's kind of choreographed and portrayed as a fight almost, the way the two or three, in this case opponents, are moving around each other rhythmically. It's just very, very, very cool and very artistic and full of expression and emotion. I feel like dance sometimes conveys emotion really well. I love that crowd chanting. That's so cool. See the Halazia. It's cool. Bit of steam. And here we go, winding down into the calm before the storm. So dynamic, the performance, but here we go. Ow, that hurt my ears. The confetti cannon. Listen to the crowd. Not bad, eh? Alright, okay, and that is the end of that. So what did I make of that? I mean, start off, I might be a bit biased because I think Halazia is my favourite K-pop track of the couple dozen I've heard so far. There's something about it I just really like. It just resonates with me. So I might be a little bit biased, but yeah, the live performance, it was big, it was flamboyant, it was grand, it was theatrical, it had everything you want from a live performance. You know, when you go to a show, even in my own music, I've wanted to be more than just stood on stage just with a microphone just doing a rendition of my song. You know, you want the crowd to be part of an experience, and I feel like that is what they did so well. They brought their music video to life with the staging, with the props, with the choreo, with the outfits. It was a fantastic live representation of the song and the music video, and they performed it flawlessly. Like, that sounded so close to the studio studio version, but with a bit of live flair with the crowd dynamic and adding the chanting to it kind of took it to another level, really. It elevated it, in my opinion. So I don't know where that came from. Perhaps someone can explain a little more in the comments where that chanting from the crowd came from, because it must have been organized in advance. The crowd didn't spontaneously chant that out of nowhere, but it sounded great. It added another dynamic to the song, and it made it sound bigger because it's like the song is dystopian, isn't it? It's about a revolution and about like fighting back and stuff, and with a crowd chanting, it sounds like war, you know. It sounds big, it sounds tribal, it sounds enormous, and I really dug that. It got me really hype. It made me want to be there, which, you know, when you see these live videos of these guys, is what they want, you know. They want you to want to be there. That's part of the whole bag, you know. But no, I thought that was great, guys. The only thing I would say, I would love to see a video with a bit more of the crowd, you know. I know it's focusing heavily on the guys, and they're doing an amazing job, but it's always cool to see the crowd react, because when the crowd are really into it, it gets you even more into it. Otherwise I've got no complaints, you know. If you can point me to one where you can actually see a bit more of the crowd, that'd be really interesting. So let me know in the comments. But that was fucking dope. It's always fucking dope. These guys are really just so insanely talented, and I love watching them. So let me know where you want me to go next in the comments, and I hope you enjoy I think this will be out Sunday, so I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and take care of yourselves, guys. Peace.
Who this? New shit, crusade, new wave, new drip, toupee, they trip, suitcase, my name.